A very good interview to Anderson and was very articulate and very thoughtful, and I got a real understanding of what that jury had gone through in their process in their heads. And I have a great respect for any jury, by the way. It's a very difficult job. I have a problem with the law that they had to meet the criteria for, but not the jury in their deliberations. But when she talks about Rachel Jeantel being uneducated, this and that, it's almost like she's putting her hand on her head and saying, there, little girl. You know, Rachel Jeantel is not uneducated. She's a smart cookie. What she didn't like was the environment that Dom West created in that courtroom of hostility. That's a different thing.
More behind the scenes with her. Did you get a sense of things that she still wanted to say, that she would have liked to go back and redo?
I think she regretted the fact, and this may have come out more from partly the interview and also when I spoke to her, that George Zimmerman had a number of people that appeared in court who gave great character witness for him. And that clearly impacted on the jury. You could hear that juror last night talking about George this, George that. She felt an engagement with him on a human level, which I don't think any of them felt with Trayvon Martin, because again, I blame the prosecution for this. I blame them for many things. You know, overcharging in the first place. If they'd gone for manslaughter, they may have got a conviction. I think the way that they built up a picture of Trayvon was unsuccessful. Rachel Jeantel told us more about Trayvon Martin last night in 25 minutes than I heard in the entire trial. And you got a picture not of an aggressive thug, but of a rather sweet, quite quiet young teenager going about his business, never been in much trouble, took a little bit of weed. Well, you know, a lot of teenagers do that, a lot of adults do that. Somebody who was very unlikely to be the instigator of a violent act that could lead to the killing of George Zimmerman. And I thought that was really important and critical testimony that unfortunately she gave outside the courtroom.
After the trial had finished. I want to thank you for coming and talking about it with us here, and for such a great interview with her and giving her a chance to be heard. I think that's something that we all desire in life, isn't it?
I'm pleased that she had that chance, because there's a very different Rachel Jeantel now in the public eye to the one that we thought from that court appearance.
Certainly. Piers Morgan, what a delight to have you here. Our first meeting, the Commonwealth
I'm very excited
together.
to meet